Call this meeting to order. First item will be pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, first item after pledge of allegiance will be an executive session to talk about personnel and real estate. So we would have to step out for just a few minutes. It should take maybe
5 minutes.
5-10 minutes.
He does.
All right, the next item on the agenda is approval of May the 3rd, 2016 minutes.
I'll make the motion, we approve the minutes as written.
I'll second. Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the minutes of May the 3rd, 2016. Does anybody have anything change or anything, discussion? If not, show of hands. Okay. Minutes approved. Okay, the next item on the agenda is approval of executive session minutes. Does that mean on the same date? Have a motion?
I have a motion to accept them as written.
Have a second?
I'll second.
All right, have a motion and a second to for the minutes. Any discussion? All right, seeing none, all shall raise your hands. All in favor? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Next item is approval of May financial report.
Make a motion, we accept it as presented.
Okay, do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay. We have a motion and a second to accept the financial statement for May. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, show of hands. Okay. Hands. Okay. All right, new business. First item is council vacancy. Cheryl.
One of the citizens who had qualified, ran, and won a position on the council, after the first of the year, she, due to some medical issues, she was not able to take that seat, so we have a seat that is open. And I make a motion that I nominate Jim Rutledge as, to fill that vacancy until November, when we can have an election per our charter.
Okay. Now I have a second. And we have a motion and a second to fill the vacancy council seat with Jim Rutledge until November, per our charter, for the election. Any discussion? And now I'll show of hands. Okay. All right, now before on this same line here, and like I say again, being at the city council meeting for the city of Jessey last night, just want to make sure our charter, being a new mayor, not knowing everything, they had to set a qualifying fee and a qualifying date by. So do we need to do that now, or do we need to do that next?
No, we can do that at the next meeting. I'll have to research it and see.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Qualifying fees are set at $1, but
Okay.
I'll have to get the dates right.
I just want to make sure, we set the qualifying time and everything, and get it on the ballot for November. Okay, so that's good. All right. So what we have to do is go see Alan Wigton, Judge Alan Wigton, and get you sworn in as city council member. We can go do that one day when you're in town. Next couple of days I'll call him and see what his schedule is, and we'll get you sworn.
Or the probate judge, either one can do it.
Okay, all right. Okay. All right, next item is Heritage Days.
We're gonna need to schedule a Heritage Day meeting. I'm trying to get in touch with, Mark Grizzle to see when he would be available. But also, there was an opportunity that came up this week for, I don't know how many of you have seen this printout, pamphlet map that is put out that the, Chamber of Commerce mails out to people, and a lot of people pick it up out there. The people who do the advertising in this, who print this map, contacted me this week about us doing an ad in this. I think it would be fantastic, not just for Heritage Days, but for tourism in general. I know the council had done it, not this printing, but the printing before that they had done. We can do, I talked with the gentleman today, I got him to send me some prices, and they kind of cut us a little bit of a deal, but we can do this fourth of an ad, right, this fourth of a page right here, $500, or we can do from there to here, half page for $900. And they'll set up the ad and everything. All I have to do is send them the logo and the information, and they'll set it up. And then this goes, that covers us for 2 years before they'll change it again. So that,
So you're saying the $900 is for 2 years?
for 2 years.
I think that's
Okay.
exposure.
So I just, do y'all want to do this? And I'm not gonna include it in my Heritage Day budget because it's not just Heritage Days, it's actually under our tourism. So I don't really wanna take it out of the Heritage Day budget. So I guess I'm making a motion or asking, you wanna do a fourth page or a half? The difference would be $400, but it's for 2 years.
And you said they mail these out to people?
Yeah, if people call wanting information or they're moving, then the chamber will mail these out to people. And then they have them, they're all over the county. I know our stores here carry them. I have some in my car that I give to people when they're asking for directions, not because it's a great map. It even has a map
It's just talking about.
of just Talking Rock in here.
It's not inside.
Yeah. So it's fantastic for that. And it even lists, the park. Here it is. See, they even have a map of Talking Rock, so that people, and they have the John Clinton Memorial Park on there, the fire station, and the schoolhouse, all of that's listed on this map. So
in this ad, what are you exactly wanting to put?
well, what I would do, if we could do a half page, then I want to, of course, use our town logo and then put, I want to list the schoolhouse, list, don't forget to visit the shops of Talking Rock, call ahead to visit our one-room schoolhouse.
Can you do a photo collage? Do
Yes.
several photos, kind of like you said?
Yes. He told me that if I would send him the pictures, that they would take care of that for us. So they could do a picture of the park, they could do one of the schoolhouse, they could do a streetscape, they could even include the red caboose in it.
I think that.
But are you going to mention Heritage Days in it?
Yes. The bottom line on it, right up above, I'm gonna have our website put on it, but I'm also, this bottom line right here, I want it to say, Talking Rock Heritage Days, third full weekend in every October.
Well, we're gonna use the one that we got from Mike layout that he gave us. Michael's got the shops of Talking Rock, and each shop is listed on that. And it's got Heritage Days on the bottom, and it's got the logo on the side.
Right. But we gotta have room to put our pictures in.
I mean, in my opinion, is just do a quarter page. I mean,
That's fine with me.
I think that's, The $500. Or what
I mean, that would be this size right here.
the 500 to do that?
Yeah.
Wait, this one,
That's,
No, that would be a half.
that would be a
That's right.
half.
Yeah.
this is the quarter,
This
like
is
the
a
business
quarter.
card size.
Yeah.
I prefer the big one. That's not good. If you want to include shops, park, museum, heritage days, that's a lot to fit on a little one. You don't want it to be so crammed that.
But they can't read it.
Yeah. If you're gonna pinpoint one particular thing, such as heritage days, then this is fine. But if you're gonna include everything, then I think you need to do
Okay.
it.
So we have a motion to put advertising in the Pickens County tourism map. I guess that's what we call that. Do I have a second? That's for $900 for the quarter page.
Well, if you think about it, that's
No, half page.
$450 per year for 2 years.
Yeah.
So
That's cheaper than some of our
That's really
heritage
not that
days.
bad.
Okay, do I have a second?
I'll say.
We have a motion and a second to advertise in the Pickens County tourism flyer for 2 years for $900 to advertise the town and heritage days and et cetera. Any more discussion? If not, show of hands. All in favor? Okay, unanimous. Okay.
Do we get say so on where he puts it at on the map?
I don't know. It would be nice to really sort it out.
Yeah. There's a thought.
All right, next item on new business is July meeting.
Okay, so the July meeting, the first Tuesday in July falls on Tuesday, July 25th.
No, 5th.
Yeah.
What'd I say?
25th.
Sorry.
That's right there, wow.
Tuesday, July 5th, the day after Independence Day. Do we want to just cancel July's meeting and meet again in August, or do you want to reschedule this meeting?
I think we need to reschedule.
I do too.
We need to
Because we're gonna
reschedule
have-
because we're gonna have to do that contract.
Okay, so what date do I need to put on the next agenda?
12th?
That's my thought.
Will that work for both of y'all, the 12th, Mary?
12's perfect.
Will the 12th work for you?
If we
Of
reschedule
July.
our July meeting till 12.
Sorry.
We're
No,
thinking
sir.
real hard.
Yes, everybody, that's actually fine.
To the 11th.
Well, that's the airport meeting too. But that's all right. They're not even meeting right now, but they might by then. I'll get somebody else if I have to, so don't worry.
Second
I have some people to help me.
Okay, all right,
It's me, 'cause I'm
So-
first.
all right, so.
All right, I'll make a motion that we move our July meeting to July the 12th at 6:30.
Okay, we have a second.
I second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to move our July meeting to July the 12th. Let's discuss the time of these things. Are you still gonna be 6:30 or are you gonna be 7?
Oh, I'm fine with 6:30.
Okay. All right, July 12th at 6:30. Any discussion? If none, all in favor? All right. Okay. All right, I don't know if this has to be, I mentioned before you do this, but another item in new business would be to open up an account out at Prestige Auto Center, Repair Center. They do work in the old Burgess service station. What they talking about, fire department using them for their maintenance and stuff. And basically, I sent the truck out there to have the oil changed in it, the new dump truck. And anyway, $25.80, and you can't buy the oil for $25.80. So I mean, they do real good work. They've been recommended by, well, you know, fire departments used them. Turner Tire had mentioned that, you know, they've done pretty good work. So anyway, to open up an account there to any maintenance that we can't do.
I make a motion that we open an account with Prestige Auto Repair, so that we can get our equipment and stuff repaired.
Okay, that the maintenance contract doesn't cover, okay? All right, have a second?
A second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Okay, all in favor?
That's who, before it was under this new owner, did that banner with it.
Heritage Day.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, but it's a new owner.
Yeah,
now.
and he's really good.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I've heard that.
Just make sure that you put on there that it's for repair, not covered under the maintenance contract.
All
No.
right, any discussion? If not, show of hands. All in favor? Okay. All right, another item, John's Oil. Open an account with them to get, buy fuel. That would be a lot easier than trying to round us up to get a card to put fuel in the trucks and stuff. And basically what they do is the city guys are using them and I use them. I've got a key with them too, you know. And basically what it is a key per truck. And what you do is you go out there and you punch in the employee ID number and you punch that in and you pump gas, and then they'll send you a statement, and it shows who pumped it, what time, and how many gallons, and what truck. So it keeps up with who's getting what gas and everything. So I mean, it's not like they can go out there and, you know, and you can we can sort of monitor and make sure nobody's, you know, stealing anything. But you know, because I mean, we can go by, you know, roughly when we put gas in it now, you know, it lasts a month or so before you have to put it back in there again. But it would save a lot of hassle trying to, and it gets you the receipt too.
Yeah.
You know, so, but anyway, the key would be to that truck, and then each person would have a 4-digit code to use the gas.
So you're gonna get 2 keys?
Yeah, one for each truck.
One for each truck.
One for each,
Yeah.
okay.
And that way you know,
Who's responsible for keeping up with the keys?
well, they'll be in the truck where it's parked, or in the lock. What we'll do is we'll put a lock box in. Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
How will their prices per gallon compare to,
They're a little bit higher, but I mean, not much higher. I mean, they're probably about 20 cents higher, but there is ethanol free and it's high test where you buy.
so actually they'll be cheaper than buying high test somewhere
That
else?
Right.
Prestige is supposed to be ethanol free
Right.
too.
You know, it is a little bit higher, but you're talking about 20 gallons, 20 cents, well, that's
It's not that
$4.
much.
I mean, it's not that much. I mean, it's a whole lot better trying to round up and,
Oh, yeah, I mean, 20 cents is not bad.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what their
so
price.
anyway,
Okay, I make a motion that we open an account with Jones Oil
okay,
to purchase fuel for our 2 maintenance trucks.
okay, all right,
A second.
all right. All right, I have a motion and a second. Any discussion on the, open account with Jones Oil to buy fuel for the equipment truck? Any discussion? If not, all in favor? Aye. Or, one thing. Yeah. All right,
Sure you answer this.
okay. I think that's it. As far as new business, just want to make sure we got that, taken care of. All right, and old business. First item is real estate purchase, Cheryl.
Just to bring everybody up to date on, I know last meeting we had voted and approved to purchase the property. And I forgot what the address is on it. Somebody told me I need to start with
4679.
Highway 136 West, or as we refer to it, the Little Red House. But we are still working on that, in the process of doing a title exam through our town attorney. There was some issues that came up that we are trying to resolve, and once those are resolved, then we will proceed forward. But we want to make sure that we have clear title of the property before we proceed.
Okay. All
Mhm.
right. Okay, second item is park grant.
Park grant, everything has been sent in to the U.S. Department of Interior, which are the ones who will make the final decision on the park grant. Georgia Department of Natural Resources got all the paperwork. They did what they needed to do, and it has been sent on to them. They're telling me it will probably be January, 1st of January before we know for sure. But it's pretty positive that we are gonna get it. It's a formality, but it'll take probably till January 1st for them to send it through their process. So just wanted to give y'all an update on that.
Okay. All right, next item is J-term petition.
I have the petitions ready. I just, if Mary, if you will put it on your website, and Ralph, if you'll make sure it's in the paper, that if anybody wants some of the petitions to help us get signatures, to please contact me, or they can call the clerk's office here, or the town hall, and I'll leave a message and I'll get back with them and make arrangements to get them copies of the petition. And that number is 706-253-5515.
Can you just send a copy of the petition to me?
I can email it, yeah, I can send you.
That way you eliminate a lot of steps.
Yeah, because they can print it off and have it signed. It's not something that we have to take names or anything for. That's all of that.
Okay, last item is maintenance report. I think you need to start off with,
Okay, due to some conflict and trying to get things done in what we consider to be a timely manner, we have chosen to terminate the contract with a previous maintenance person, and it will be going back up for bid. I'll send you the ad and also send it out to the progress. But we'll be taking bids on that again, and I will let the paper and Mary know when those when the contract stipulations are posted down here on in our box in front of the town hall building. Until that time, we discussed in the executive session that we are going to work with Chad Emery to let him fulfill the contract just until July 1st, it'll be until July the 12th, when we have our next council meeting, and we will vote on a new maintenance person at that time.
okay. All right, so do we need a motion in a second to?
We do, actually no, because we have to. It's pretty much a given. We don't have a choice.
Okay. All right, let me give you a little bit on the major report. Like I say, since the person's not here, we, the mowing and everything's getting done, and some of the other projects. I took the new truck, the 1-ton truck, because the muffler was real loud and everything, so I took it to Hensley's muffler out there, and they actually had to put a pipe and a muffler on it because the other one had holes and stuff in it. So anyway, once I got that done, I went over to Prestige to get them to change the oil in it and stuff, and sort of go over it because we hadn't really went over it and everything. So the only thing that he found was a leaking rear seal, brake or axle seal, and some sway bars on the back that is wore out. So anyway, basically I told him to go ahead with it. Like I said, we gotta get it going and stuff. So, but that's the only two things. He said, other than maybe brakes after he got the wheels pulled off of it and everything. But other than that, as far as the mechanical.
Did you get the whip fix on it?
No, not yet. But I mean, somehow or another the cable froze up on it, but I'll look at that and see. I mean, it worked fine. I don't know what happened to it, but anyway. Just give you that. Other than that, I think everything else is going good. So the garbage is getting picked up, and parks getting open, and mowing's done, parks clean.
Park's pretty much booked through
Yeah.
mid-July.
Yeah.
Park's pretty much booked up through mid-July.
Okay, so, the only other thing that in old business is, like to mention a little bit, is trade days. I mean, we hadn't really had nobody show up for trade days. But as Mary has told me, there's a lot of stuff going on. You know, I mean, you got the farmer's market, you got everything going on. So I don't know if it's something to keep pursuing. But what I'd like to do is talk to the store owners and see what they think. Because, you know, I don't want to hurt their business and stuff. But, you know, and I don't know if we want to. I mean, I'm just trying to get traffic in here, trying to, you know, to
How much money has been invested in trade days already?
just, I don't know what the banners were.
The banners was, I don't know, because those were added in with those that were done for our shops at Talking Rock signs, so.
Okay.
Okay.
I think they were like $200, $250, something like that for the banners. And then,
I'll,
of course, the ad that went in the paper.
I'll pull it up. I just wasn't sure how much it was.
Well, either we need to come up with something else or drop it all together or come up with something, you know, and like I say, you know, Mary Ann, you know, I requested her to be on the committee to get activities and stuff like that. So maybe talk to her again and see what she says, you know. But anyway, there was one suggestion that, you know, we go back to the yard sale, you know, let everybody come here, but anyway. But I would like to talk to all the store owners first, see how they feel about it and stuff, and get some ideas, and see if Mary Ann can really get that committee together, and let's try to find something to help, you know, that won't cost a whole lot of money. So, and the only other thing, if you want to mention that you got your computer,
Oh,
Ashley should be proud.
Bisbee's not here.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
I didn't bring the receipts for the exact amount, but we got a laptop, laser color printer, all the cartridges to go with it. So, yeah.
Did you get your bag?
I didn't bring it. I didn't bring one.
You gotta get the bag and all
I
the
gotta get the
programs.
bag and the programs, and we'll still be under budget. So,
Right now we're like 1,600 or something.
we got an HP laptop. We didn't just go with the Apple Mac.
And one of the reasons was at the store, and I don't know, they probably could have ordered or whatever, but it didn't have the numbers on it.
Didn't have a keypad.
Keypad for the numbers, for some reason. The one they had in the store, so. But she felt more comfortable with it and everything, and the guy swore up and down, so I told him, I said, well, when this thing quits working, I said, I want to come see you then. So, but,
While you're on that topic, we need to buy another one of those laser printers for the other laptop.
okay. Now, a motion,
I make a motion that we purchase another one of the
brothers,
Brothers laser jet, not an inkjet, but a laser jet color printer.
Because right now, the printer I had took ink cartridges. The printer Cheryl has takes ink cartridges, and we go through those like the burnout style. Whereas the laser cartridges last a lot.
About the
Three
same
times.
price.
about
and-
3 times.
Yeah.
All right, so I have a second.
A second.
Yeah, motion and second to buy another Brothers laser printer for the other laptop. Any discussion? If none, all in favor, show their hand. Okay, unanimous. Okay. All right, that's all I have. Does anybody else have anything?
Anything y'all need, Wes?
Yeah.
Anything
Right.
else we can put through while Mr. Smith's not with us?
Uh,
I'm just kidding.
anybody
We're just teasing.
have anything? Anything to say? Okay, all right.
I make
All
a
right.
motion we adjourn.
All right, I have a second.
I'll second it.
All right, second. And any discussion? No? All in favor? Okay, adjourned.
We're done.
Trash.